if she's going to see this, we want to have a weekly update about Brit. And unfortunately, her latest kind of escapades that are happening online and in the real world are not necessarily they don't necessarily have the most positive light, because she's releasing weird stuff on Instagram. She's putting stuff up. What did she put up on Instagram this week? And then she deleted her account, and then people thought that she had been kidnapped.
Okay, so basically what she'd done is she put up this picture of a Porsche, and then she put 911 Porsche. There's a Porsche called 911.
Yeah, Porsche 911. Yeah,
911.
It's a famous Porsche. Yeah.
And then she deleted her Instagram. So a fan thought she was in trouble
and was saying, call the police.
Called the police and went, you need to go around and make sure. They actually turned up, and Brittany was like, I've just deleted my Instagram. And they were
so there actually was like a result of that. I never got the result. What happened? So what? So the police went round to the house.
Brittany did a statement on her Twitter being like, guys, you need to stop. I'm fine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a post, but she's just quite erratic with her posts at the moment because she's finally free.
What are Britney's crazed fans called? Do they call themselves something?
No, the Free Britney.
Free Britney
but
movement.
They're
Is
not
that it?
But they're not crazy. I'm part of Free Britney.
No, but I mean One Direction were like the Directioners. Biebers are Beliebers.
Oh, honey, this was way before
Does Britney have those people? Does Britney have
No, she's just the Princess of Pop.
No, what's her fan base called?
There wasn't a name.
Okay, because
we didn't need one.
Okay, because Lady Gaga calls hers Little Monsters or something, doesn't she?
I need to Google this. I don't know. What am I called?
While you're Googling that, we can go on to another section.
Oh, no, I've got one better. Britney's Bitches.
Yes! Britney's Bitches. Okay, I'll take that. So you're one of Britney's bitches. Right, that's fine. So I believe that, touching on what I was just saying about integrating you guys into this podcast, we'd love for you to ask us questions, send us anything that you may have questions about regarding parenting, regarding life, what's going on. If you have any issues that you're facing at the moment as a first-time parent and you need any advice from us, or you think that we could provide you with some positive reinforcement as parents, trust me, we're all going through the same things as parents. I know that this podcast, or this episode at least, wasn't hugely parent heavy. It was more of an introduction podcast as well, but we'll touch on more things in our parenting lives.
But you know what actually you know what I like about, I was just thinking about this beforehand, what is really nice about this podcast is everything we do involves rockets, whereas this will be a lot to do with us and as a couple and how we navigate our life as parents together. And it's like our little thing, which is really, really nice, because I don't think we have a thing. Do we have a thing? We don't really have a thing, except we feature sometimes on each other's videos. But we don't really have a couples thing yet. So this could be our thing. Oh, our YouTube. We've got our YouTube channel, but other than that, what? It's just nice to be able to actually sit down and talk with you. When do we ever have time? We get to bed at night. Good day? Yeah, great day. Yeah, amazing. How's your day? Fabulous. I'm going to go sleep now. At 8:30 p.m. And can I just say, I'm a fucking DJ and money in the jar. I honestly think it's quite nice to be able to have this conversation with you, with them, but with us.
I agree. I will, however, say that you fall asleep on the sofa every day before we go to bed.
The last 3 days.
The last 6 years, you fall asleep on the fucking sofa. Every day! Money in the jar! You know what? We talked about pass the product earlier. I love you.
We need a jar.
We did pass the product earlier. Actually, what's the best baby products? What was yours called? The Cuddle
Dry.
Cuddle Dry. Okay, so that's your parenting product, because mine was a product about me that you're now wearing and stretching. And getting makeup on the inside of the front of the hat. So I will talk about my favourite parenting product that I've kind of used this week. I would say one of the best parenting products that we invested in, or someone might have bought for us actually when Rocket was born, is, the bath thing that we have that sticks to the base of the bath, and it's a little seat that he sits in. That is so useful. If we didn't have that when we were in Bali, and I was honestly a little bit worried every time I put him in the bath that he would just fall back.
Oh, yeah, he did at one point. Because he stands up in the slips.
What? He did at one point?
Yeah. So,
were you in the room?
But yeah, of course. But you know where I found that product from?
Yeah.
Should I say it? It's another Instagrammer.
Yeah, go for it. I don't mind. Plug away.
Louise Thompson.
Louise Thompson, Sam
She's
Thompson's
got some-
sister from Made in Chelsea.
She's got some really. She talks about some really good products, and I have to say that one she actually did the seal we had that the water used to come out and used to light up when he was really little.
Oh,
and then it just stopped
whale.
working.
It was a whale, not a seal.
The whale. Anyway, yeah, that's where I got it from. So I mean, I just get some content from social media.
Bath toys are really fun for kids, and actually they make some really good ones now. I remember the only bath toy that I had when I was little was an Action Man that swam. It was like a swimming Action Man, and you wound his arms, and then when you let go, and he went.
Yeah. Cool story, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
We tend to not have a lot of toys in the bath because it's kind of sensory overload, like the woman said on TikTok.
You shouldn't be overloading the senses.
For the Karens in the comments. So what we do is we have like little pots and then like a ducky, and then sometimes we'll change it around. But a really good tip my friend gave me, who's a mother of an older baby. Babies very, very quickly get bored of toys, but what they don't do is remember what they've had. So hide the toy for 2 weeks, then bring it out after 2 weeks, and then it's like a brand new toy again.
Yeah,
and I was like, that is such a great tip, because
Yeah.
the baby gets really, really bored of everything that he has. So we tend to just like change it up every single 2 weeks.
And when you go over to someone's house that has kids and their toys are everywhere all over the floor, they have like essentially the pick of the litter. So then they get bored of all of them. So if you take half away, chuck them in a drawer somewhere and hide them, and then in 2 weeks, cycle them out, bish bosh bash, Bob's your uncle. Do you have an unpopular opinion to leave the viewers with before we leave today? Do you know what an unpopular opinion is?
Telling everyone to be fabulous?
No, an unpopular opinion, babe. I love how dyslexic you are. So I'll go first. I've kind of already mentioned it before when we were talking about things that we didn't really like. I hate Lamborghinis.
Lamborghini?
I hate Lamborghinis. Everyone kind of go, oh, do you have a Lambo? Yeah, I got a Lambo. Or like, Andrew Tate talking about Bugattis on TikTok. But I really dislike Lamborghinis. I think they look like they're made of plastic. I think they look like a rip-off Batmobile. And they're so unreasonably expensive for what you get, because they're the most unpractical car in the world. I know that people that buy them aren't looking for practicality, but even so, I hate Lamborghinis. That's my unpopular opinion. What about you?
I mean, I was just listening to you there. You're fabulous.
Thank you
are
so
so
much.
fabulous.
Thanks.
I'm quite a basic bitch.
Yeah, you are.
Like, I kind of like what... Oh, don't you start.
You were about to say I kind of like what everyone likes. I thought you were going to hit me, Cypherlin.
This is not an abusive
She
relationship.
doesn't hit me, guys. I just saw the hand go like that really quickly, and I was like, oh.
I'm trying to think.
You look really fit in beanies.
I know.
Oh, it's so annoying.
But
She's
baseball
gonna
caps don't
effing
work.
steal all of mine.
Baseball caps.
Baseball caps do not work with your head.
No,
but beanies
beanies do.
Please don't steal my Sandro beanie, because you're going to get it covered in makeup, and it's going to smell.
You know, there's some celebrities that like you look at and then it looks like they smell.
Who?
Like,
This is your unpopular opinion. Roll with it.
okay, so like,
Who looks like they smell? Seth Rogen.
no, who's
Not
that
anymore.
guy?
I think he's a bit of a dude.
Who's that guy that did that track? I should know this because I'm a DJ. He's got braids and he's got tattoos on his eyes.
What?
Not ASAP Rocky. What's his name?
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
You think Post Malone smells?
I think some celebrities just look like they smell. Go on, give me one.
I just feel like this is really out of order, and I don't know whether or not we should be talking about this.
Like, for
Who
instance,
looks like they smell? It's
Beyonce
basically-
looks like she smells of lemons.
You know what? It's basically
See what
who
I mean?
looks like the least. So basically, a celebrity that looks dishevelled, so looks like they haven't had a shower. Shia LaBeouf,
No.
currently.
He smells like weed.
No, I just think he looks like he doesn't shower. He's actually a very method actor. Apparently, this is a fact for you. There was a film that he was in with Brad Pitt called Fury. Okay, and they were in a tank, like in the army, and basically the idea of the whole movie is that they're in this tank and they're trying to navigate through and behind enemy lines. And when they were in there, Shia LaBeouf decided to go a bit method with his acting and decided that my character won't have showered for a week because we'll have been living in a tank all together.
So he
No
did it.
one showering,
Method
everyone
acting.
just like shitting in the tank. And he even ripped his own tooth out in the movie because his character loses a tooth that they would have done in CGI, but he just did it himself. He
He's a method actor.
Yeah. So he didn't shower for something like 2 weeks, and apparently Brad Pitt was so offended by the smell that he was like, you have to shower, otherwise I'm not continuing this scene with you. Because, you know, they shoot a scene over multiple days, sometimes weeks, if the scene is like complicated.
You know...
You have nothing to say.
No, I was going to say...
Power to the cause.
Power to the cause.
Something like that.
I was thinking like...
Credit to the cause.
Yeah,
culprit
culprit to the cause or something.
Culprit to the cause. Oh, I love you. This is fucking jokes.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Benny in the jar!
You only just realised. Oh my god.
Joey from Friends.
Joey from Friends. The line is a duck to you. Okay.
You know what? None of these young millennials will know what we're talking about. They're not called millennials anymore either.
We're
are they?
millennials.
I know. So what are
Gen
they?
Z. I think it goes ABC.
Is it Gen A now?
Have Gen Z started
I'm
having
just
kids?
thinking, by the time we have a fifth child, it will probably be Gen
Fifth
F.
child? What are you talking about?
Have you not seen? I have a whole thing on the go. Well, you will see because you're editing Eat, Pray, Love YouTube today, and it has our shaman experience on there.
I know you have 5 kids.
No, you have 9. I'm gonna have 5.
Bro, like, don't listen to a shaman that tells you you're going to have 9 children.
So by the 9th, our child will...
By the 9th? When is this going to happen?
Anyway.
I've also been leaning away from you this whole... It's because I want to look at your face, but also it probably
I'm
looks like
fucking
you
gorgeous.
smell.
Anyway.
Climb over me.
I'm looking at this. Guys.
You have nothing to
don't
say.
tell Dad.
Leave. Don't tell Dad, you knob. Get out! This is how small this place is. She has to climb over me to get out of our little podcast studio. So 2 days ago, Rocket was playing in the living room and he fell over onto his face and cut his lip open. Okay, bye. Love you. Shh! Don't tell Mum.